Back again, Punkie Johnson, the JRE, episode 1937. We're at 25 minutes, 32 seconds, and they are now talking about how people purposely try to misunderstand things in an effort to get you canceled. And I love hearing about this type of stuff because it's not something that just happens to celebrities anymore. 5 years ago, just celebrities. Nowadays, it's anybody and everybody. And it's absolute nonsense. Let's get into the clip. Subscribe.
Because I know, but like now I have this, SNL's my first corporate job.
Right.
Well, I got rules to follow and shit. You gotta, like, especially in this climate, you just gotta watch what you do and watch what you say. And that's a big shift coming from somewhere where you didn't have to watch what you did and you didn't have to watch what you said.
That's like the polar opposite of the comedy store.
100%.
Yeah.
So you just gotta be smart. I have to be smarter in the way that I deliver or decide to say some things sometimes, because I could say something, somebody could take that, blow that shit all out of context, and then boom, that's my job. You just never know.
Yeah, but that's okay too. Even if that happens.
Even if it does, I mean, you're gonna always be all right, but then that's gonna piss me off.
Yeah.
It's just like, yo, why everybody starting all this drama over simply misunderstanding something that somebody said?
Well, it's purposely misunderstanding it. Like, people are doing it on purpose. It's people that just, you know what it's like? It's like the world is filled with glass houses and there's just buckets of rocks everywhere.
Yeah.
People just want to smash a window. It's like, it's so easy to bring someone down now, especially someone that said they tweeted some shit in 2009 or said some shit. It's like, it's a normal part of human culture. Like, when you see someone, especially someone like yourself that's on the rise, and now all of a sudden you're doing great, people that aren't doing great, they want to chop you down. And you know what it's like. Like, there's one thing about comedy that's fascinating, is that when you start out, anybody can start out. Anyone can get on that stage. Open mics, it's for anyone. Like, literally anyone, including mentally ill people.
Yeah.
And so you got a lot of mentally ill people that you're sharing space with and you're hanging out with them all the time. And then you start to do well and they get angry at you. Like, people that have, like, severe narcissistic tendencies and severe jealousy. And I've seen that with people. It's interesting to watch it from the outside, watching like doormen and bartenders and people that just start out, and then one of them starts doing well, and then they start getting gigs, and then they start opening for people, and they see the fucking hate in the other people. Man, it's fascinating to watch that. And so those are the ones that want to take you down. The ones that want to take you down are the ones that can't do it.
Yeah, that's very interesting. Especially like working at the store, because the big comics will come in and they'll just pick people, and you would see it because people that's been at the store for a while, they wouldn't get picked to go on the road or open up. But like, people come there and be new.
Want some of those?
Oh no. Let me tell you, Al, I'm losing my job for sure if I smoke that shit.
Really?
I gotta, you know what I gotta do with marijuana? I gotta smoke that shit at the house. Nobody there. It's just me. I can't get on the phone.
Really?
Yes, I have to be in my own thoughts.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, sometimes I'll film myself while I'm high.
Doing what?
Well, I'll go crazy. Like, weed makes me crazy. I'm paranoid. I'm always worried about my parents. I always start feeling also like I ain't shit with marijuana. But a lot of people that smoke, they're like, look, just keep smoking. That's just a wall you gotta break through. But I can't let myself feel that way. Maybe it's the weed that I'm smoking. I don't know. But
no, I know what you're talking about. I feel that way too.
Yeah,
it's like, it's humbling, and that's what I like about it.
Yeah,
Bro, it's not humbling. It's terrifying. Last time I smoked a joint, because I'm sober, I'm not supposed to smoke weed, and then I did, and oh man, I had to sit on my balcony. Not even the balcony. I had to sit like backyard, like outside. It was just bad. It was really bad. It was really bad. I thought I was gonna have a heart attack. I thought I was having a heart attack. Like, it was crazy. It was so bad. But going back to what they were talking about in terms of people getting canceled and how people, end up getting hate for what they're doing. Like if you saw the last episode of when I was talking about Punkie, that's why I was hating on her. I hadn't done stand up yet. I saw somebody who was actually doing it and I was like, man, this person sucks. I was like, she had the balls to do the thing that I wanted to do and I didn't have the balls to do it yet. And I was just hating. And knowing that feeling, I know that's what other people are going through when they hate on certain things. Like I get hate from other people, not even with this, in other things, because I do a bunch of things in life. You just randomly get hate and it comes from the most wild places. Like sometimes it comes from your friends. Sometimes it'll come from your family. It's very, very weird. You got to make sure that you're not hating on people out of jealousy. Like really take stock of yourself. Am I like jealous right now? Is this, no, you should ask yourself, is this something that I wish I could do? This thing that I'm hating on. Is this something I wish that I had the balls or the charisma or just whatever it takes to do this? Ask yourself that. I ask myself that. If I find myself judging somebody, I go, is this something that I wish I could do? And a lot of times it's yes. A lot of times it's yes. And then also going to the point of when he said people are misunderstanding things purposely. That's so true. You see people do, you know, when I see people do that the most is when it comes to like political conversations, like the left versus the right. And somebody will like stumble a word and they'll be like, oh, sorry, I didn't what does that mean? You ever seen that online? I've seen that in comment sections. Somebody will write one word that's perfectly written, one letter's off. We all know exactly what they're trying to say. And that person will be like, I don't understand that. Do you speak English much? Like things like that. It's just like, ugh, it's gross, man. It's gross. I've been that person. It's gross. Every time they look back on the stuff they did, they kind of go, ugh, they shake it off for sure. For sure. Don't be somebody that hates. Just don't do it. It's so crazy. And it's so weird why it's so easy to get somebody canceled or to get somebody fired or whatever. Like if you really go out of your way, you can do it to so many people. And it's crazy that somebody would actually have it in their heart to have that happen. It's the weirdest thing. The weirdest thing. Like, why would you want to do that to somebody? It's so odd. Like I see people in like comment sections being terrible to other people. It's like, what are you actually trying to do? Are you hoping that that person walks away from the screen or their phone feeling terrible? Like, is that your actual hope? You're hoping that they just feel bad and then the rest of their day goes poorly. Is like, is that actually what you want out of life? Is that what you want to put into the world? It's the weirdest thing. And every single time I catch if you watch my videos, you can see me in the comment section. Sometimes, like, there's many things I'll write them and I'll go, why on earth would I say that? Why am I saying that to this person? Sometimes I catch myself. Sometimes I don't. It's vile, man. It's stuff that you really have. If you're one of those people, and you know if you are, if you know if you have been, you need to extract that from yourself. Like really catch yourself. When you're in the emotion of typing something or writing something or saying something, when you're in that emotion, before you start doing it, you got to be like, are these just emotions? Like, is this like a temporary emotion? Am I about to do something permanent over something temporary? Does it actually have to be said? Do I actually want this person to suffer? Do I actually want this person to get fired? Like really think about it. Like, you ever been fired? You ever not had a job for 6 months and not had money? Do you know what that does? Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. But I'm getting a lot out of this Punkie episode. If you saw the first clip I did with Punkie, I had to apologize. And I'm so... Just, who are you hating on? Who are you trying to get canceled? You got to think about it. You could damage somebody's life, and that person more than likely has so much in common with you because we all go through so many of the same things in life. We go through the same heartaches, the same pitfalls. We go through so much in life. It's like, why would you want to do that to somebody? Ask yourself if somebody deliberately had that malice towards you. Like, how would that feel? Would you be happy about that? Like, this is actually a great thing. I just thought of this. If you're about to do something to somebody and you think to yourself, if this was done to me, would I be happy about it? Like go through that thought process before you go and do shit to people. if this happened to me, would I be happy about it? Would I feel good about it? You know? I don't know. I'm getting a reality check, man. I realized I was being a hater on some things, and I'm just like, oh, it's a gross part of yourself. Got to get rid of that. I'm out.